Hi guys, welcome to Stack Reframe. So in the previous video, we have learned about this descendant selector, isn't it? Now let us move on to learn a new selector that is called direct child selector. Okay, so I will share you the notes and the source code in the description box below. Okay, so before that, let us first understand what does this direct child selector means. Okay, so by the name, it is very clear that the direct child selector is used to target an element that is direct child of another specific element. Okay, that simply means that here the parent and direct child relationship will work. Okay, not the other children's, only the direct child relationship will work here. Okay, so now this particular direct child selector, it is represented by this symbol. Okay, you see this symbol, only this, not the bracket, only this greater than symbol. Okay, so let me just write the syntax of here, syntax of this direct child selector. In order to better understand this, I'll write syntax. Okay, so how we will write this direct child selector? We'll write the parent. Okay, and then this greater than symbol, and then this child. Okay, and then we'll open this particular curly braces, and here you will write the CSS properties, isn't it? Whatever the CSS properties that you want to pass, you will pass it here. Okay, so here as you see, parent and child relationship works, but not only the child, direct child. Okay, I can write here direct child also. Okay, so parent and the direct child, and this particular is the symbol of using direct child selector. Okay, now here what does this parent mean? This parent refers to the parent element, isn't it? And this direct child refers to the direct child of that particular parent. Now if you are confused with this parent and direct child, let me give you an example here. Okay, so for example, if I'm writing a division here, okay, now let us see here, this particular is the division. Inside this, if I'm writing a p tag, for example, so what is this p? P is the child of this particular division, isn't it? Now not only the child, but it is the direct child of this particular division, isn't it? Why? Because this is the direct children of this particular division, isn't it? Now let me give one another example. If I'm writing here a div, okay, inside this I'm writing a span here. Okay, span tag. Now inside this particular span tag, if I am taking a p here, okay, now what is this p? Is this p the direct child of division? Of course, no, isn't it? Why? Because this particular p is the child of span, and span is the child of division. Span is the direct child of division, isn't it? And p is the direct child of whom? Span, not the division. P is the grandchildren of this particular division, not the direct child. Okay. So I hope by this particular example, you are clear with the relationship between the parent and the child, isn't it? Okay. Now, let us take one example here, okay, to understand this particular direct child selector. Same example I'll take. What I'll do is I will write here a division, okay, and inside this particular division, I'll take a P tag here, and I'll write some dummy text like welcome to my channel. Okay, this is my P. Okay, I will take another division. Inside this, I will take a span tag. I hope you know what is span. It is an inline element, isn't it? Now, inside this particular span, what I will do is I will take another P and I will write some dummy text. For example, I can write something, maybe my channel name as stack reframe, isn't it? Any text I'm writing. Okay. Now, what I will do, I will take another P here. That is not the parent, it is directly I'm writing here. No parent children, just I'm writing that. And for example, I'm writing anything, maybe thanks for watching, I'm writing anything. Okay. So now you see, let me just go live and let us see how it works, how it is showing now. Yeah, so it is looking like this, isn't it? It is welcome to my channel, Stack Reframe. Thanks for watching. Simple, no anything. It is a basic thing that we know. Now, let me use here direct child selector. Okay, so I'll write here style, isn't it? So for using direct child, what I will do? I will write first the syntax parent. Who's the parent? If I'm writing a div, then I'll write this particular greater than symbol. And if I write here P, and then open this flower bracket. And if I write here a CSS property, maybe let us take color is equal to red if I'm writing. Now, who will get selected? Just go and see only the first one will get selected and the color will become red. You see, only the first P is getting selected with the color red. Why? Because I have used here a direct child selector, and for if you see here, only this particular P is the direct child of this particular division, isn't it? If you see this P, this is not the direct child of division, it is direct child of span, isn't it? That is why this particular is not get selected. Now here this is an individual P, this is itself apparent, that is why this is not, it is not inside this division, isn't it? That is why it is not getting selected. This particular P is not the direct child of division, that is why it is not getting selected. Now this particular P is a direct child of this division, that is why only this one become red here, isn't it? The rest remains same. Okay, so this is how we can use direct child selector. Now you see here, I'll just give a simple example. You see, this particular P is not the direct child of division, isn't it? This is a grandchild of this particular division. Now, if I write here a P tag, okay, and if I writing something, maybe let's say if I write subscribe now, okay, if I write here subscribe now, now you see this particular the direct child of division, isn't it? Why? Embedded inside anything span rod, this itself is a child of this particular division, isn't it? So now if you go back and see, this particular thing is also getting selected and the color is now red. Why? Because we have written here this particular P tag, and this is now the direct child of this particular division. That is why this is also coming in red color, isn't it? Okay, so this is how this direct child selector works. Okay, I hope you are clear with this now. Now, one more important thing, that's here, see, we are using all the tags, isn't it? Div and P, all these are tags, and we are using this tag selectors and using this direct child using tag, isn't it? Now, you can use any sort of combinations of the selectors that we have learned so far. For example, if in this particular division, if I'm giving here a class name, isn't it? If I'm writing here, maybe let us take division. If I'm writing, okay, so this, for this particular division, this is I've given a class name, that is division. Now if I have to use this as a direct child selector, what I will do, instead of writing here div, I can use class selector, isn't it? And the syntax is dot followed by class name. So here is division is my class name, so if I write here dot division and rest remain the same, dot division, then greater than symbol, then P. Now you see which one is coming in red in color? Only the first one. Why? Because I use using class selector, a combination of class and tag, isn't it here? But this is working, isn't it? This direct child relationship is working here. And previously this was also red in color, but it is not. Why? Because I have directly used class selector. This will only take this particular class and this will use the direct child relationship. Now if I want to use this also, what I can do, since the class selector is reusable in nature, I can just copy this and I can just paste it here, isn't it? And you see, now this both will work, isn't it? Why? Because same class name we have given, so this direct child selector is working, isn't it? Or else you just give here division 2, okay, and again just here write dot division 2, then this greater than symbol for direct child selector, then P, then give a color, whatever color you want, maybe color if I'm writing blue. So just go and see, the first one will be red and the third one will be blue. Why? Because we have used direct child selector, isn't it? So I hope by this video you are clear with what is direct child selector and how to use direct child selector in our web development course, isn't it? So that's it for now, guys. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you have any questions or queries, please ask me in the comment section below and I will immediately reply back. Okay, and that's it for now, guys, and please subscribe to my channel as it is important for me to grow this channel. I'll share you the source code and the notes in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you. Bye bye.